Hi everyone, hope everyone's doing great. I just wanted to make a quick follow up on my nails because look at this. This is like beautiful and amazing. This is like, I think this way you can see it better. This actually has some very, very small glitters, like this reflects light. This reflects in the light, better said. But yeah, the thing is, I've been doing nails, painting my own nails, my own life, basically. But for the last 6 years, I've been doing my own gel X, no, not gel X, sorry, gelac, like the gel polish at home. I bought my own, you know, oven and everything, and I've been doing it on my own. I learned how to do it, and because I've been a massage therapist for the last 6 years, and I always wanted to have my nails looking impeccable. But yeah, I really could because I was in the beginning of the career, and I was working independently, so it was actually a struggle during the entire 6 years to find good people to work with, and because the intermediates, the places themselves. So I really couldn't. I decided to save some money and do it on my own. So yeah, because at least that way nails would last for a good 2 3 weeks looking good. Basically, that's it. Because I take that in consideration a lot. The looks, the elegance, finishing, and all that. I don't like shippings and nails not looking good in general. So yeah, but since my career, if you will, changed, and I'm not doing massages anymore, and I'm in a different field, studying a different field right now, and all that, starting a different field. And actually, because I ran out of base slash top gel coat, gel polish coat, um, I had to find a different solution. So I was back to regular nail polish, and oh yeah, but the really, I'm skipping something really important here, which is the fact that for these last 6 years, my nails were always really short, very short, like square, just regular short nails, always polished and everything with the gel polish, but short. But now, because I was experimenting with the regular nail polish and this and that, and I just thought, this just came to mind. I was just, well, I was looking for some. I was watching so many videos, on polishes and this and that, and nails in general, and nail art and this and that. And I was like, yeah, I kind of miss the long nails, more long nails, because it's been so long, because I just couldn't for the massages, and I just couldn't wear long nails. So I was like, yeah, I kind of, I feel more feminine. I kind of miss it because I can't even remember last time I actually had wore long nails and how I felt about them, really. So I thought, well, I want to grow my own nails. That's what I thought. That was my thought. But because I'm very impatient, that's something I just, it's just a my personality. I'm very impatient. When I put something on my mind, I'm like, I have to fix it right away. So I was like, yeah, what can one do to get long nails if you don't have long nails? The obvious, which is you go to the salon and you get extensions. That's the obvious, right? But yeah, again, I tried to save the money, and I was thinking, yeah, let's do it on my own. Let's try it on my own. So I tried it. I was doing, I bought some gel for like, not really, but build a gel, but more like a thick gel and this and that, or yeah, those all-in-one gel bottle like gel polishes. But it didn't went too well. Then I decided to try because I discovered the polygel, right? The yeah. So I decided to go that way, and it actually worked way better. But it's really different from going to the salon and having someone who really knows how to apply things and how to do things, and professional people doing it for you. Pardon. But yeah, anyways, um, the thing is, I was wearing like about a week ago the extension polygel extensions on my nails, and I actually loved the feeling, the sensation of having nails like looking like an actual woman and feeling feminine, and just everything about, having nails. Actually having nails, so but anyways, I wanted to I want because my nails are actually weak, and I was still trying to grow my own nails, but they were breaking uh, at the tip. So I decided to invest at least one time on good nail extensions, at the salon, and see the difference, and actually trying to figure out how it works, because I like to do it on my own, so I like to learn. So yeah, and I already know a little, so I thought let's get something really uh, professionally done, well done, so I can grow my own, so I can grow the nails for these 3 4 weeks, hopefully 4 weeks, then I'll take it all off, and then I'll see how my natural nails are in terms of length and health, of course, as well, and then I'll I'll keep on growing my own natural nails, and just polishing them and this and that, because there's this I believe there's two people, also two type of women in terms of nails, in nail design, which is the ones who stick to 3 4 weeks of the salon nails, and the ones who actually like to switch and actually like to paint their own nails and to collect the nail polishes and this and that. I like that. I'm a little bit of both, but I'm probably more of the second one, who likes to have the polishes, and if I go somewhere, at different occasions, I adjust the color and the type of nail polish. So what I did with the polygel, was that I did the polygel extensions, but I paint the nails with the regular nail polish. Because of that, because if I want to switch, I just switch, and it worked well. Actually, it worked well. Just that, I thought, yeah, this is kind of working, but I can see that, and now I truly can see it's not the same. So, not the same, meaning applying them at home and having someone really professional with all the tools, because also the other thing is that I don't have the electric, file, and so it's really hard, and you can really damage the nails taking it off at your own, and that's what I did for like six years doing the gelac. I would just, with the spatula, the cuticle spatula, I would just take it off. First I would file, of course, the surface, but then I would take it off, and I believe that actually did some damage to my nails along the way. So yeah, I wanted to try something new, something different. So I went sorry, I went to, it's just a nervous tick. I went to get my regular gel extension. So I went there actually with all my nails cut, because I not removed, but I cut the nails, the extensions down, the polygel ones that I did, and I removed the nail polish, and then that's it. And I went there with all my nails square, short, just so I could help them out a little, and yeah, because I had some natural nails, but they were breaking along the way. So that's why I wanted to do something professional, get something professional done. So but yeah, but on this salon near where I'm living, they only have the gel, so they don't do acrylics or polygel or this or that. They only do gel. That was their option also for the public, and cost benefit equation, and this, yeah, so that's their decision. So they only do gel extensions with the paper forms, the regular. So I don't have any tip on this. This is all gel. This is entirely gel, Yeah, it's not very easy to see. Yeah, but can you see this shine? Yeah. So, but yeah, so I went there. I watched the entire process while she was applying it to me, and the thing is, the construction part, the building, sorry, building part, because she starts with how, as many of you know, or many of us know, she starts with the basics and removing the manicure and this and that, filing, but then I start by building putting the base gel and curing it, of course. Then they start she puts the form, and then she starts construction, like building the gel itself. And she did, I believe, two coats of builder gel, with the color I wanted, and she cured it, and then it's the final coat, which is already gelac, and then the top coat. And but first she did the English tip I wanted, this black one, and then the top coat, and then yeah, of course, well, I'm not going with all the technicals here, but you know what I mean. And then it's finished. And the thing is, it's something that I didn't expect, because I knew already that I liked the more volume, more with more body, nails with more body to them. You know what I mean? Because of my own experience, and because of watching videos and this and that, and I would see people who I actually kind of envy, with their natural long nails, and they do these nail arts, and they paint in their own nails with nail polish, but also part of them also do builder gel, just that they don't do extensions, because their nails are already at the good length that they like and they want, so they only do the construction. And I saw some videos of girls saying that this way I protect my nail, and they always look good and this and that. So yeah, and the girl at the salon, she said to me, now you come here like about 3 weeks, and every 3 weeks, and you just get the maintenance done. So like she actually said, now you keep the length you want, and then you just to get the maintenance done. And yeah, and when I saw this finishing, the finishing, I was like, this actually looks amazing, because it's actually really different. Because a while ago I was also doing regular nail polish before I started with the extension on my own. So but apart the length thing, the thing is that truly it's nothing alike. At least for me, for my taste, is nothing like regular polish, because regular polish, no matter what you do, you'll never get this body, this volume. Not so much for the shine maybe, but especially for the body, it's completely different. You feel like you have almost like a prosthetic nail, but at least for me, in a good way, in a good way. Because of course, at the long time, probably the goal for me is to have my own length, my own nails, but probably I'll keep on, doing some building on them, because they just look different. They just look like actual nails, that they have body to them. It's almost like you're having your thin, long hair, or getting some, volume and extensions to your hair, and things that give your hair some body and volume and different look. It's almost that kind of comparison, because it's more or less the same kind of tissue anyways. So yeah, it's like that. It's like this is enhanced. It's like it's enhanced nails, So, and I really could feel the difference of that apex thing they talk so much about everywhere on videos and this and that, because yeah, because I when you do on your own at home, and you're not a professional, and you don't actually have all the tools, I would feel the polygel directly, or hybrid gel, some people also call it hybrid gel, directly on the nail. And then, but the thing is, I was wearing actually very large tips for now I know they were a little too large, because they say they have to fit perfectly, but then probably they never fit, or it depends on your own nail bed and this and that. So and I was putting the, like the here a little bit, then pressing down, and then putting also something to hold while I was curing it, and it was very flat. Actually, I didn't really had an apex to them, so they were actually really flat, and really, yeah, flat on the surface and everything, and way too wide in terms of in between the nail bed. So it actually looked kind of unnatural. But this actually look really natural, because they have this curve, the apex, and and they fit perfectly, in between the sides. So you don't see any flatness to them, and they have the apex and everything. So it's really different, because they're building everything. How can I say, like on their own hand, doing it, from they don't have any type of shortcut, like using a dual form and just pressing down, no, they do it all with the brush, and they're feeling, and they're seeing if everything is okay, and filled up good with the proper filling, and then they file everything. So it's a craft. It's really a different kind of work. And yeah, so I really like this look on my nails, and the feeling, yeah, and everything. So I really want to stick to this. It's a different dimension, so it's a different level. So I actually watched a proper video, because the video on YouTube actually said the correct form to do the maintenance. Because I right now, I won't say that in the future, maybe when I'm more established and more, at my new career and everything, and when things are well, in a better for me, professionally and financially speaking. I'm not saying that I won't do the, the 3 and 3. I don't know, but I probably it's a possibility. I'm not saying that I won't, at least once a month. And it's a me time also. It's a time for myself, where someone is pampering me, is taking care of me, and I'm out of the house. I'm not at home the entire time as well. It's cool. And I'm talking to people, which is good. It's very in terms of socially, it's also important. So I'm not saying that I won't go there. I don't know if every month, or at least from time to time, or it depends, I don't know. Anyways, for my birthday, I'm sure I will get the nails at the salon, because I will want a specific nail art. So I won't do that at home at all, because I don't do nail art. I just paint my nails regularly at home. So for those occasions, of course, I will for sure go to the salon. But in terms of maintaining them, there's the refilling every 3 or 4 weeks. It's kind of hard for me right now. It's not a reality for me right now. So that's why I decided to watch a good video. And it's not that hard. That's what the girl was saying there, the lady professional. She's actually a professional, and she was saying Yeah, it's there's too much confusion around this because some girls are saying, oh, it takes me too long, I have to take it all off. You don't have to take it all off, that's why it's a maintenance. So it doesn't really make sense. So I watch the process. Of course, I don't have the same products, but it's actually possible to do without the electrical file, and she showed everything. So I'm gonna give it a try for at least, because I did this at the very beginning of this month. So at the very end, I'm gonna give it a try to see how it works for me. Doing my own maintenance at home. And I can, if you want, guys, you can comment below, and I can keep you updated on that by the end of the month at least. Yeah, so right now everything is going okay. She was very super professional, asking me, is this color, is this length, and seeing if it was all even and everything. And she said, if you have a nail broken, you can come here, and I want to charge you for one nail, because it can happen. So I refill it for you, or I build it for you. I really loved the entire process, so I'm really happy, which is the most important part. So yeah, so I really, it converted me to gel, actually, because I could actually also tell the difference in between. So I never got acrylics before. I still never got acrylics. I had because I actually did a little bit of beauty course a couple of years ago. Not a couple, a little more, but yeah, a while ago, a few years ago. And I actually I had this degree in basic beauty of nails and hand and feet, pardon. But they showed us the gel, because the building of the gel nails, but they never taught us. We just saw someone else already, a professional, doing it. But we actually also did the dip powder, which I believe is also acrylic, but it's the dip powder method. And yeah, but aside from that, I never had any other type of professional procedure on my nails done, like acrylics or tips and this and that. I probably, when I was younger, I probably bought some press-ons, regular press-ons, but that is it for me. But yeah, I know some people prefer acrylic, and I watch a ton of videos where people go get their monthly nails done, and they do the tips, then they fill the tips, this and that. But I don't see as much this technique of just filling the entire nail with the builder gel. But I really, in comparison with I know there's also the glass fiber. I also already saw a course on that, watched a course on that. I know there's also tons of different techniques like porcelain and ceramics, and probably techniques that women don't get as much. And I don't know, probably for many different reasons. And the most, pardon, most popular ones are probably the tips and acrylics and polygel and the gel. And I know there's also the Gel-X now. I already watched that out as well. So, but for me, what I want to say and finish for at last is that for me, this is the best so far. This is what works the best, because this is way more light and feels more natural, at least for me, than the polygel. Even though the polygel for beginners might be more beginner friendly to apply even at home, this is probably just better, at least for me and for my experience now. And I also learned that this is less prone to breakage, to break the tips, than compared to polygel, because polygel, you can, because it has acrylic on it, yeah, it probably lasts better or longer on the nail, but then you can break it easier as well. So far so good. And yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Kisses. See you next video.